Alrighty, guys, I once again went 3-1 with a push in my personal sports bets on my website yesterday. And of course, that website is patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to see a video breakdown of every single one of my personal plays here today, games that I personally have my own action on, you may want to think about signing up for my board member package. But before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to our NBA Part 2 free pick video here today for Tuesday, March 28th, 2023. We had a Part 1 video a few hours ago. Now this is Part 2. As always, my name is Brock Page, and I've been giving out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. I also sell my personal sports bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. Once again, guys, I went 3-1 with a push on my 5 personal sports bets on that website yesterday. And if you want to see a video breakdown of every single one of my personal bets here today, games that I personally have my own action on, there's only one way to do that, and that's to sign up for my all-inclusive full-access board member package. Board members are going to get access to every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day until April 1st. And of course, as an added bonus here, guys, you're also going to get access to my Brock Page podcast every single day until April 1st as well. Now, I currently have over 575 members who are signed up and active on my website right now. And you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side, and total. What I do on my website is I actually share with you which one of these free plays on these videos that I'm actually betting on personally. With that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to start off with the Hornets at the Thunder, 8 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Oklahoma City's -9.5, totals 229. Now, OKC got the W in 6 out of their last 9, and they played their best basketball at home. When it comes to covering the point spread, OKC's covered in 61% of their contests at the Paycom Center this year. Josh Giddey's second on the team in scoring and averages just about 8 rebounds a game. Meanwhile, Isaiah Joe's knocking down over 42% of his shots from three-land. They're facing a Charlotte team who allows over 118 points a night on the road. When it comes to offensive production, the Hornets are the worst three-point shooting team in the game. Now, injury-wise, Rozier, Oubre, and Williams are out. Martin and Hayward are questionable. Meanwhile, for OKC, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is battling an ankle. Keep an eye on him. When it comes to the total, OKC saw overs recently against the likes of the Clippers, Suns, and Raptors. They're also 24-13 of the over in the Paycom Center. Charlotte, on the other side, they saw overs in 20 of their road games this year themselves. And more recently, Charlotte saw overs against the likes of Cleveland and Utah. Give me Oklahoma City -9.5, over 229. Next game, Magic Grizzlies, 8 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Memphis is -7, totals 231. And as tough as Memphis has been at home, they are struggling with injuries right now. John Morant's currently doubtful to play with a thigh injury. Meanwhile, Vince Williams is questionable and Zaire Williams is out. When it comes to rebounding the basketball, the Grizzlies are actually in the bottom 10 in the league in defensive boards at home. They're facing an Orlando team who's a top 5 defensive rebounding team themselves. When it comes to covering the point spread, the Magic covered in their last 6 straight. Covers against the likes of the Knicks, Clippers, and Suns. Paolo Banchero, he's scoring just about 20 points a game along with 6 boards. Meanwhile, Wendell Carter Jr. grabs over 8.5 rebounds a night. He's also scoring 15 points per contest. Now, injury-wise, the Magic, they are mostly healthy at the moment right now. No significant scratches to report to you, at least at the current moment. Meanwhile, for Memphis, once again, John Morant's doubtful. When it comes to the total, Memphis saw unders against the likes of Atlanta and Dallas. They're also 8-6 of the under against Eastern Conference opponents at home. Now, Orlando on the other side, they saw unders in 21 of their road games. Give them the Magic +7, under 231. Next and final matchup for the video, it is going to be Pelicans at the Warriors, 10 o'clock Eastern start time. Golden State's -8.5, totals 234. And even though I dislike this number here, the Warriors do play some really good basketball at home. They're 30-8 in the Chase Center, and they score more points a game than any other team in the NBA, except for Sacramento. Steph Curry drills 42% of his long balls and leads the team in points. Meanwhile, Klay Thompson scores 21 points a game, and he also drains 40% of his three balls. Now, they're facing a Pelicans team who has a tough time getting the W on the road. They're also scoring fewer second-quarter points away from home than any other club in the NBA. Now, when it comes to the total in this one, New Orleans saw overs against the likes of the Clippers and Lakers. Meanwhile, Golden State went 60% to the over in their last 10. Even the Warriors minus 8.5 over 234. With that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Give me the OKC Thunder minus 9.5 over 229. Orlando Magic plus 7 under 231. Golden State minus 8.5 over 234. And yeah, that's it. See ya.